So I woke up this morning, and you know me, I was on my Twitter, and I saw it, and like the article just popped up, and I was like, "Yo!" First, it was like a screenshot of it, and I was like, "Nah, I had to Google this one." And so I don't think it was on Twitter; it might have been YouTube or something like that. But I saw the screenshot, somebody posted in their communities or a tweet or something like that. I was like, "Nah, this can't be true." So I went ahead and I Googled it, right? Keywords, right? Influencer, AI, right? And however much she made, and sure enough, it pulled up, and it didn't pull up just like some random news article. It was Fortune, it was Forbes. Like everybody's talking about this right now, and to me, this is crazy.
Yeah.
So I gave the backstory. I said to Lynn, I was like, "Yo, we need to cover this. Let's do a little small video on it, and then we could clip it, post it later." But this is something like we got to discuss this. We got to react to it. So Lynn's gonna go ahead and she's gonna read the article because she's a little more professional than me when it comes to that. And I'm gonna let her read it, and then this is just crazy. We got to talk about this one.
All right, so meet CarynAI, the answer to loneliness by an enterprising social media influencer. The AI date bot has gone viral in the past 48 hours. So it's been featured, like Ray said, it's on Forbes, on Fortune, all the big names is covering this right now. So as of yesterday, looks like Snapchat star, I think her name is Karen Marjorie.
Karen, of course, it had to be Karen.
Maybe it's Corinne. Maybe I'm saying it wrong. Maybe it's Corinne. Could be fancy.
Corinne, you gonna
So
go fancy
she's
with it
earned more than 70K since
in
launching
48
it on May
hours.
2nd. Yep.
But
And
here's the
basically all
kicker.
it is. So I was reading
Here's
through
the
it. Let's see if I
kicker.
find out where it says
It's
over
not
here.
just AI. So AI has been around for a minute. There's another app where it was like, hey, people were using it as their wife or their girlfriend, this, what was it? I think it was called Replica. Where that was the app where you could chat to it, and you could talk to it, and you could use it as a girlfriend. But this is a replica of her. She created
Yep.
this AI to be a replicant of herself. So like this is the evolution of what OnlyFans was gonna be, right? So
Right.
OnlyFans started, people are buying your photos because it's specific to whatever, blah blah blah. And now this is the next evolution where it's not even her, it's just a copy of her. And here's all these people spending all this money getting in on it. This is mind boggling. But go ahead, keep reading the article.
All right. So she tweeted that she's uploaded over 2,000 hours of her content, her voice, her personality to become the first creator to be turned into an AI. Now
That's
millions of people will be
crazy.
able to talk to me at the exact same time.
That's crazy.
Yep. So they actually released it. So Forever Voices released the first true AI girlfriend, they're calling it, this week.
Hmm.
Now that's
And
what
so
got
she
me. The
what
AI
what
girlfriend.
yeah, and once again, she's now immortalized, right? So this is gonna live on forever. Her
Mhm.
persona is gonna live on forever. Like this is pretty much, if you think about it, if we refine AI just a little bit more, we could pretty much live forever,
Mhm.
right? But a digital copy of us, right? Which is crazy to me. This whole story is crazy, and I'm gonna let you react too because I'm ready to go into a rant. I'm ready to go. I'm ranting because I've been thinking about this all day, so I'm ready to go into it. But I'm gonna let you go. Let your reaction go first.
So first off, I don't know, man. I'm kind of split on this because, like, on the one hand, like the entrepreneur in me sees this as like such an amazing opportunity, especially for
Oh yeah.
women. We can go
Oh,
ahead and replicate ourselves basically and just have money coming in because there are a lot of men who want that companionship. They want that, engagement with you. And this is just, a new tool. It's a new way to explore it. But at the same time, it's like, well, goddamn, these men can't find actual women to like interact with and date and like,
well, and this is what listen. I'm not gonna hate on her once again. Like kudos to her for finding a way to connect it to. We've been talking about AI for a minute, right? And like
yeah.
a lot of episodes we've been talking about it. And listen, I applaud her for doing it. I'm salty that we could have done it sooner, but she did it. She saw a business opportunity and she took it. But once again, and this is where I'm ranting. Once again, I'm mad at y'all out there, guys, if you paying for this shit, what the hell is wrong with y'all? That's what I'm asking. Like, I didn't get OnlyFans because listen, porn is out there and porn is free. Like, there's an abundance of porn. But guys are out here paying like it's funny, it's crazy. What was her name? Bad Baby? Is that the
Mhm.
one? Look her up, Bad Baby. But she was saying she was making like what was it, like 200? It was crazy, something crazy, a crazy amount that she said she was making a year off of OnlyFans, right? And so that that motivated all the hoes out here to come out here, right, and try to make that kind of paper on OnlyFans. And once again, this is going to elevate it another level. But to
Yep.
me, the craziness is like we got a true pandemic going on right now. It ain't Kofifi. It's the simp pandemic. And we need to start talking about that because that's crazy, fellas. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? And of course, I was gonna go in. But then me being optimistic, how much is Bad Bunny making? Not Bad Bunny, Bad Baby.
That baby.
Bad Bunny makes like $1 billion
I
already.
haven't found the number yet.
Yeah, it was that one article. I think it was like 70 million.
I didn't even know how to spell it. It like had to correct me. Like this is the spelling of her name.
Yeah, but she made something crazy off of OnlyFans. It was like a few years ago. I think we even talked about this, where she was like
I'm
how
sure we
she
did.
made like 70 million or 100 million in 1 year, and she's the
52
most
million
grossing person.
on OnlyFans.
Yeah, she's like the highest grossing person on OnlyFans, and we talk about how this is gonna,
Wow.
inspire a lot of women out here thinking they can make that kind of paper.
Right.
But it's like you gotta
Which is why
understand that,
know what you stand for. Because,
right?
if you're just looking to make money and you're like, oh, wow, that seems like a great idea, now you're going to be on OnlyFans. These people are going to be, pushing you to show more and more, reveal more and more. And if you don't know what you stand for, you're going to be making a fool of yourself. You're going
Yeah.
to fall into all this, oh, we'll do this for the money and do
But
this for the clout. And
it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen
woo!
regardless, and it's gonna be a rude awakening. But here's the thing, though. So I was like, really, I was really going in on guys with this one. I still will. Man. If you're out here simping, you gotta dig deep inside of you and understand. Ask yourself one, why you spend this kind of money on OnlyFans, right? Like, I get it. You got a sex urge, yo, to get yourself with freaking free ass porn. And then take that money and invest it in yourself and better yourself so that you can go get a girlfriend or you can talk to women, right? But in the same sense, like this is just going to another level of craziness to me. But I could
So,
see.
so I went a little further and I actually found a video of someone interacting with it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so we can kind of hear it.
Oh my
And
goodness.
let me
This
see.
is
All right, so now this I'm
crazy.
gonna let you react to first.
Okay.
But I'm gonna play a clip. Let's see what this is all about.
And maybe a little more of a walk and just call it a night. I mean, that sounds just perfect for me for a first date, just to get to know you a little better.
That sounds like a great idea, Joel. I would love to take a cruise with you in your supercar to the beach and enjoy the beautiful sunset together. And then after that, we can head to the oceanside place, grab some delicious food, and have some refreshing drinks while we admire the incredible view. It's going to be a perfect way to unwind and get to know each other better. Are you excited?
Well, yeah, I'm really excited. So let's role play. You getting
All right, so pause it a bit. So there's no video in this. It's just photos.
Right. So it's
It's just her
just her
voice right now.
photo. I mean, I think somebody may have recorded the actual interaction and then they uploaded it with just a photo of her. Because this is also the viral video that's going. It's just a screenshot of the video that's already connected with her tweet and everything else.
Right.
But yeah, so just so you could kind of hear the interaction.
It's still off though. Like you could hear, it's still robotic.
Yes. And
there's still no emotion there. It's still robotic. It's still I don't know. To me, it's weird.
I think that's coming from is that, her tweet said that she uploaded over 2,000 hours of content.
Right. Just random words.
Here's the thing. People, when they're creating YouTube videos, when they're creating content, they have kind of a scripted voice that they use. So that's what this AI is being fed. And I think that's the reason why the AI sounds the way it does. Because, I mean, it's just 2,000 hours of her, I don't know what the hell her videos are even about. But there's that voice that you use when you, you're being a creator.
Well, what it is, it's like when people take a video and they'll take words of different like movies and stuff like that and they'll mush it together. So it looks like it's saying something, but it's just timing of the word. And they're looking for different words from different scenes of movies and stuff like that. And they got to clip it together and they can say like a sentence or something like that. That's all it is. It's taking all her content, all the words. And then as the program hears what you're saying, it's putting out like a sentence, right? Almost like typing it out as far as the response. And then it's responding with just different words. And that's why it sounds so robotic.
Right.
And to me, like, I don't know, it's crazy. I don't know how you can relate to that or how you can feel any kind of companionship to that. Like, to me, it's just crazy that people are going to talk to that and be like, yep, that's good enough. I don't need to go out there and chase anything real. However, over the weekend, I was talking to my son about, just like things like what makes the world go around. And I told him, the biggest thing you need to learn is supply and demand, the rule of supply and demand. And he was like, okay, what is it? And I was like, well, when you have something that is in high demand and low supply, you can charge whatever the hell you want.
Right.
And for some reason, we got to keep this show clean right now. So I'm going to think about a word I should use for the male's part, right? We had a cookout over the weekend, right? So Oscar Mayer. So, Oscar Mayer, we call it Oscar, right? We'll call it an Oscar, okay? And then something that goes around an Oscar, right? To keep it clean. Maybe like a sock. Or a sleeve. Let's call it a sleeve, an Oscar sleeve, okay?
Okay.
Right now, for some reason, Oscar sleeves are in high demand. I don't understand why, but Oscar sleeve is in high demand. Fellas, you're thirsty. You're extremely thirsty out here. And the rule of supply demand, right? Something is in high demand, and apparently these guys can't get women, so it's on, low supply for them. So this is the reason why guys are out here, right? And you know what? And I'm hard on them, but it's the way they were raised. I get it. It's that still, society's still instilling in men that, this whole Walt Disney narrative, this Disney narrative of be the white knight, be a gentleman, right? Open the doors, pay the check, all this bullshit, right? And so these guys are out here, paying $100, $200 on the first night, right? On the first date, hoping for this Oscar sleeve, right?
Right.
And they ain't getting shit because to you, in her phone, she got you as a free meal. And then she ghosts you after that. And the only time she ever freaking hits you up again is when she wants what? A free meal. Guys, you got to stop. You got to value yourself more, man. You got to stop being thirsty. You got to stop being thirsty for the Oscar sleeve. I get it, man. But
see, all right. So with your whole scenario, I don't understand how AI is going to help, though. Where's the draw to having this virtual, connection, this virtual companion, when you're not gonna get no, what the hell you call it, a Oscar sleeve? Nobody's getting no damn Oscar sleeve on the internet.
But you know what? Maybe okay. So you're right. Maybe it's not just maybe it's not just that. Maybe it is that whole companionship. And you know what? We are built as humans. We are built to be in a relationship, right? The reason why, like I told you the other day, a few episodes ago, is the reason why rom-coms is so popular, because people like that, right? People want to feel that. People want to feel hurt. So you're right. But here's the thing: dating is broken right now, right? Dating is broken. Only a select few are winning out here. And ladies, you think you're gonna do this? The same thing with OnlyFans. A lot of people ain't making it on OnlyFans. Only a select few, and only a select few are gonna make it with an AI girlfriend, right? As an AI girlfriend, only a select few are gonna win. She made it. But there's only gonna be a handful. And the next evolution of this is gonna be what? Robotics. So once again, supply and demand. Ladies, you guys got high standards. Right, you're over here saying I want a man to do this, all this list of laundry lists that's making dating significantly difficult. And guess what? The balance of supply and demand is quickly shifting over here, ladies. You're making yourselves obsolete. Yo, this is crazy. Wait till when the robots come out, the cyborg robots, right? Because that's the next evolution. Elon says he's working on it, right? AI is gonna make it smart, and these things can do all sorts of stuff, right? So what are you going to be doing when you see this robot, you see the things this robot can do, right? to and you're looking at yourself and like, man, I can't bend over backwards like that.
Mhm.
I'm just like, yeah, keep being difficult, and watch. You're gonna make yourself obsolete.
I don't see that happening. I see
You're seeing it right now. You're gonna deny it with this AI.
no, I'm not going to deny that, this all right, so this is what I'm going to say. AI and robots will never replace a human being. It won't. Like there's a lot of controversy right now, even with trying to take actors' voices and singers' voices and build it into this AI. Like ultimately, robots will not take over replace humans. Yes, they can for certain jobs, but we're not going away. Women, we're still going to be able to have our companions. We're still going to be a necessary part of
Are you really
society.
do you really believe this? We talked about in a couple of episodes where this woman tweeted where she's working in a work environment, right? And because of all the Me Too's that were going on, she's feeling obsolete. Not obsolete. She's feeling isolated because
Right.
men have walked away in the workforce. They're not going out happy hour with women no more. They're not even talking to you. They're keeping conversation at a minimum. Like, hey,
Right.
here's the paper. Bye. I'm out of here. Why? Because men got burnt so much in the workforce, right? Because certain guys, if they look a certain way, they can get away with murder. They can say all sorts of crazy things. And she's like, hee. But if a certain guy just looks average looking dude, just says hello the wrong way, he's creepy, right?
Mhm.
He's considered creepy. And then all the Me Too gave empowered all the women to wild out. And now we're seeing the ramifications in the workforce. The tweet is there. And more women are going to start feeling like that. They're going to feel isolated. They're going to be like, oh, well, why do I feel like this? Why is he keeping it professional? Why can't we go to social? Especially women who love to be social. They love that happy hour time. They love to talk. They love to gossip. They love to do the water cooler thing. And men are walking away from all of that, right? And y'all are going to be in the workforce doing work. That's it. And you're going to hate it. You're hating it now. Look at the tweet. The tweet was crazy. Look at all the comments. They're like, men need to change. We did change. We changed. You wanted us to be professional. So we did. We became professional. And now you're still not happy. And so now this is coming out of the dating scene, and I'm laughing. At first, I was mad this morning, but I'm laughing because this is what you guys did. And once you're going to deny it, you're going to deny it till you realize you're obsolete. And you'll be like, man, I can't find no man. Look at this guy. Listen. Remember when back in the day, no offense, but back in the day, I'm gonna put this out here. No offense. I'm trying to be offensive. Back in the day, when guys were trying to be women, right? And they were dressing like you could tell they looked like a dude dressed up as a woman.
Mhm.
Now there's some guys out here that look like you really can't tell, right? Unless you do the package check, right? They can do surgery on this, they can do cheekbone stuff, right? They can do all kinds of enhancement to make these dudes start looking like women.
Mhm.
Some of them, right? Of course, if he's like super tall, like, dude, what are you doing? Right? But some of the photos you see, they're like, yo, oh, what was it? I think Maury used to do that back in the day, or Jerry. One of them used to be like, is it a man
Everything
or a
that
woman?
you're mentioning, everything that you've mentioned just now in your rant is the exception and not the rule. Ultimately, men and women will come together. We will reproduce. There will be normal relationships
Reproduction is
out
already
there.
falling. Reproduction
But
is already falling. We're becoming
but
obsolete.
but that's what, that's my hope. That's the reason why I feel like these virtual like relationships, virtual companions that they're creating now, like, yeah, there's gonna be a place for them in the world, but ultimately, like, we're still going to have men and women coming together and reproducing.
No, I don't think so. It's already, listen, the divorce rates are skyrocketing, right?
Mhm.
A lot of people are checking out
Yeah,
of
and also
when
people, let's be honest, people don't have children in marriages anymore. They just have children because they're
yeah,
having sex. Boom.
exactly, right. They're right. Dating doesn't lead to anywhere. It's all hookup culture right now.
Hmm.
Our birth rates are plummeting. Birth rate, and that's across the world. They're plummeting,
Hmm.
right? And there is also a huge narrative that's going on right now that has, men and women down each other's throat. Where we should be complimenting each other, right? Because we work well together. But for whatever reason, we're in conflict right now, right?
Right.
And so dating is dead right now. It's just hookup culture, right? And as much as I will agree with you. There is going to be a certain few, just like I just said, that there's a certain amount of ladies who are going to win with this, right? With this whole like making myself as an AI. Only a certain few are gonna make it as an AI girlfriend. It ain't gonna be all everybody else, right? It's gonna be like maybe 10% of them. Those are also the same numbers that are gonna be moving forward that are gonna be mating. Like I see that. I see like a certain few guys are gonna take that risk. And only, with women having this such high standard that they have nowadays, only a certain amount of women are gonna be able to get that certain amount of guys. So good luck, ladies. Good luck. Unless this shit starts
So,
balancing
you know,
out.
like you always tell me, like, oh, everything is so one-sided. Everything has like its narrow. It all has like same rhetoric, yada yada. I feel like so does your perception of the dating world. Like, have you ever thought that maybe dating the way you view it is only like a Northeast thing? It's only like happening in these super liberal states. You're telling me that if we go to the Midwest, like people are just having sex parties and shit? Like, come on, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Not
Dating
everybody is jumping on
dating
this bandwagon.
dating is misconstrued because right now it's basic instincts. That's all it is. Dating is basic instincts right now, and it's being amplified by the dating apps. So where there is no more, once again, we talked about it, a few episodes ago, where there's no more shaming in society, right? But there's that whole sexual liberation that's going on right now, right? In society, you can be whatever the hell you want to do. You can do whatever you want. There's no repercussions for it whatsoever. And once again, it's amplified by technology. So what you want to deny is not going on. It's still going on because it's basic instincts, right? Women have, just like men have desires, women have desires. Women have pre-selection of what they want, right? And they keep saying, I want this, 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 this. And the guys who are getting that, yes, they're getting, listen, these women are sharing the top 10% men right now. They're sharing them because it's instinct. And there's nobody in society holding them accountable. So they're gonna be like, I want that guy, and I want that guy, and I want that, and it's shopping. It's like going to the candy store right now. You go, bloop, 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 and you get what you want. So you're gonna tell me that this shit, you think it's me? Tinder's global. Tinder's global.
I don't think it's you. I'm just saying, like, I think you have a very one-sided perception of what dating is, and I feel like this is the exception and not the rule. Like, we have a certain view of how our society is right now, but I feel like that is I don't know. I mean, it's our opinions. We're very opinionated, I don't think that it's the rule, it's the exception.
I am very opinionated, but I'm also logical. It's my analytical brain. I got to study things. I got to understand why things work. Okay. So I'm not just coming with just blurting stuff out. Like so you give me an example and I'll tell you why, like it's going to happen there. Like this shit is happening all over in like the Middle East, in Dubai and stuff. There's Dubai princes, right, on Tinder talking to these shorties and saying like, yo, let me fly you out here. And she's like, yes, okay, money, cool, yay. And then she's taking all her photos on Instagram and everybody's looking at her like, oh, look at her life. I'm so jealous. You're going to tell me that Southern girl, you think that Southern girl, she's really just limited to the people. Take any state. Take any Southern state. Give me a Southern state.
Alabama.
You think that hottie in Alabama is limiting herself to the dudes in Alabama? That Southern dudes drinking PBR down, driving their truck. You think that's what she's limiting herself to? When she got her first iPhone,
I think for the most part, yeah.
And she could put that shit on global?
I think for the most part, yeah. Because just like only, a certain percent of women are going to make it on this AI, dating kind of platform thing. The same thing with normal women. If you look at a school of 250 people, like out of those 250 people, not all, 192 women are, flying out to other countries to date princes. And it's not happening. It's not happening.
Okay.
That's not how
all right. So let's keep it. If you want to keep it local, though, you don't think that now that she's on her app, right? Remember back in the day, dating used to be where it would just be in your town. Yeah. Even for us, like even us, dating apps just recently came around. So even when we were dating, it was just in our local like vicinity. When you started driving, right? Maybe you went to the next neighboring town and all that because driving or going to the mall and stuff like that, right? But for the most part, it was just in your town, right?
Right.
Do you really think she's limiting herself to her town right now? When you just clearly see that guys are thirsty, so he'll drive. So she could be swiping on like 100-mile radius, knowing that this guy's gonna drive to her. Right? So once again, what do you think she's looking? You think she's gonna go for average dudes, or do you think she's swiping for the top 10% in that dating app who's willing to drive to her? There's a reason why, like a lot of these dating these dating shows that are here on YouTube, like they'll have women that to me, I'm looking at them and I'm like, my God, why are you even on this show?
Mhm.
Like to me, I'm trying to be nice, but when you ask them, hey, rate yourself from 1 to 10, right? And it's clearly like you got your standards are jacked because they'll be like, I'm a 10. And I'm looking at her like, whoa, no. But she thinks that. But why she thinks that? Because there's dudes hollering at her like that. Right?
Yeah.
Right? And we can find the clips. Because I remember, there was one girl, oh my God. First off, she was just like, I don't even know. I'm trying to be PC about this. But it was funny because I remember from the memes, they made her seem like she was Jabba the Hutt.
Mm-hmm.
And if you know anything from Star Wars, you know Jabba the Hutt. Jabba the Hutt's, not a pretty looking thing. I'm just saying. And then that's what the memes did. It kind of made me laugh. But I'm being mean right now. Yes, I get it. But I was reading the comments, and one thing it was a naturally born dude, okay,
Mm-hmm.
that once again wanted to be a female because right now women got it on cruise control. Women got life easy. So there's another reason why I see a lot of dudes wanting to be women because they're like once they become a woman, I don't know, life is better for them or whatever. But anyway, she's on this show, and once again she said she's like I'm a 10.
Mm-hmm.
And then they were like, yo, rate the host of the show. And here's a guy on YouTube, got like 1 million followers, right? He got social status and everything. And they gave that dude a 3. And I'm looking at the dude and I'm like,
Holy
man,
crap.
he got a 3.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the reason why I make humor of all this stuff, but there's a reason why there's a lot of, Kevin Costner the other day. His wife just put in for divorce. He's Kevin Costner. He ain't winning.
Damn.
And I'm looking at that and I'm like, yo, there's a lot of average guys out here. I see why now. Right? There's a lot of average guys out that are not winning.
Mm-hmm.
They're not winning. And I see why now they turn to an AI freaking girlfriend.
So do you
I'm
think,
not gonna do
how do you
that
feel
shit,
about
but
AI
that's crazy.
girlfriends? Do you think that it's I want to say, is it fair? Is it enough for men? Do you think it's up to the standard of what you want for men?
No, I want men to be comfortable with themselves. Like the fact that you have this necessity to want a girlfriend,
Mm-hmm.
excuse me. Like to me, it's like, yo, find that inner self, find that inner peace. And once again, like I've been down that road. Where, I pick somebody and everybody, you told me, mom told me, everybody told me like you could do better, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. But that was that despair in me that I didn't want to be alone, right? And this could be the same thing. It's like, oh, I don't like being alone, so this is why I'm turning to an AF. But it's still fake, bro. You're better off getting a dog. At least it's living. At least that kind of, has some kind of life to it. This thing feels like, you know what? Like, I don't know. It feels like when you pick up the phone and there's like that automated operator, and it's like, what do you want? Prompt press 1. Tell me what you want. And you start like after like 5 times trying to talk to this damn thing, you're just yelling at it, operator. That's exactly what this is. Like, I don't see how you could relate to this or kind of have some kind of like connection to this thing. Like, I just don't see it. I'm not feeling it. What, you can relate to that, don't you?
I can relate to that, but it's funny playing that in the context because I can see somebody, with their, just arguing with their virtual girlfriend. Like,
that's not what I said. Oh yeah. It's like,
hello.
I don't know. The cadence is off. It's just, it doesn't flow. And I don't know. It just feels really weird. It feels weird. And listen, if that's what makes somebody happy, that's okay. But if you're doing that, what I would suggest is start doing some self-healing. Start investing in yourself. Like to be spending, and I know this thing ain't gonna be cheap. I can only imagine. I mean, she made what?
They're buying it per dollar. I mean, per minute.
That's crazy.
It's,
per minute is what? $1 or something?
I want to say it's $1 a minute. Let's look.
That's crazy.
But yeah,
that's like back in the day when they used to have the sex lines. and it would be like
Right, that's why I'm
something per
thinking, you
minute
know,
or
like
something like that.
those sexy voices online. I mean, over the
Yeah,
phone.
but at least
That's
that was
what's
a
really
real
gonna make money
person.
off of this.
That still was
That's
a
what
real
I was
person.
expecting from Corinne. I was like, oh, she's gonna have such a cute voice. Like, no, it sounds
No,
very
she doesn't
robotic.
either.
Very,
It's just yeah.
it's like that upbeat, like I'm just creating content for people voice. It's not like a normal, everyday speaking voice.
Yeah, to me, I don't know. It's kind of crazy.
Mhm.
I don't see the allure of it. I really don't. But
$1 a minute, yeah.
$1 a minute.
Mm-hmm.
So so how often are you going to talk to your AI girlfriend then? If you're paying $1 a minute,
Right.
if these guys are looking to connect with somebody and talk on the phone, and like every single time you're connecting to your AI girlfriend, you're spending $30.
Mm-hmm.
If you're talking to her for 30 minutes.
I mean, figure if you take the girl out for a date, even if you take her out for ice cream, you're gonna spend at least $30.
Yeah, but girls ain't comfortable with that. Yo, seriously, there was this one. It's funny because I'm subscribed to Tinder on Reddit, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I love seeing the things because once again, you make it seem like it's just me. So I question myself. Like after the show, I'm gonna be like, yeah, maybe it is just me. Maybe I am being hyperbolic. Maybe I am very highly opinionated and the rest of the world ain't crazy like what Ray sees it, right? So I go, and yo, I saw this morning there was a Tinder post where the woman was like, listen, I'm tired of dating. If you want to holler at me, I want a 500-page essay on why you think you should date me.
Okay, good luck.
Exactly.
Okay.
The standards are going crazy. You know what I thought about? I was like, yo, go to Chat AI, be like, write a 500-page, and be like, here's an AI shallow essay for how shallow your requirement is. Here you go.
Mm-hmm.
But this is once again, this is the power of the doggy sleeve, right? It's the power. I forgot what I call it. This is the power of it. It's in high demand, and
Oscar
y'all
Mayer
ladies are
socks.
rolling. Yeah, Oscar Mayer socks, right? Y'all just like this is the power of it right now because it's in apparently it's in high demand and low supply. So y'all acting like an English teacher out here asking for a 500-page essay for the midterms.
Crazy.
To get
crazy.
to get some socks. I don't get it. I don't get it. Everybody looks at me crazy though. Everybody looks at me crazy when I go out and I just do my thing and I'm just loving life. And they're like, yo, you blah, 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 blah. I'm like, nah, man, this is crazy out here. It's crazy out here. And I love myself too much to put myself through that, right? To deal with crazy. But like I don't like drama. I hate drama. And I don't know, for some reason drama tends to gravitate around me. Right? You can testify on that one.
Yeah. What?
So I'm just like,
So what do you think? We're curious to know. Put it in the comments. Make sure to comment and not only give us your opinion, but ask us questions, and we'll reply to you. We'll come back on here and we'll give you guys a little bit more. Thank you for tuning in. Gonna cut it short. It was a quick little what do you think episode. Right now we're both into AI right now. So whenever we see something like this, we're just like, dude, we have to share. We have to talk about this.
So right. I'm just curious. So the thirsty guys out here, are you guys really gonna write a 500-page essay? Because that was grueling.
Right. Is there anybody willing to write a 500-page essay to date someone? Especially someone you don't already know.
You know what I do?
If somebody you knew, like, oh, maybe, I've been in love with her since second grade. I have a bunch of reasons why I want him to date me, but just like a stranger.
Stop the simp. Stop simping. Stop simping for these ladies. They ain't worth it, bro. It ain't worth it. And maybe if a bunch of you stop simping, maybe, just maybe, the high demand will start teetering. Kind of balance that shit out. But I don't know. You know what? That's another reason why I think the United States will never legalize prostitution either.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's all by design. It's keeping it inflated. To me, I just don't see it, man. I just don't see it. But technology's coming out. Maybe that will balance it out. But you know what I would do? If I had to write that 500-page essay, I'd probably do what I did in college, and I have Lynn do it.
Oh my gosh. I was definitely doing college homework in high school.
Yeah, but you
Was
got
I even in high
experience
school?
with
I
that
think it
shit.
was in high school, yeah?
Yeah, you were doing my program management class.
Jesus.
So I'll just have Lynn do it. Oh.
All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you on Wednesday. We'll see you next time for another episode of The Couch Show.
Love you guys. Peace. I am definitely not paying for no AI. It's crazy.